Well, hello and welcome.
Yes, happy 2024.
Oh my gosh.
I
Wow.
know. Can you believe it?
Where did the year go? Boy, I'll tell you, we had an absolutely fabulous season, though.
We did.
If we look a little tired and disheveled, there's reasons we're going to show you
Yes.
as to why and talk about. But before we do anything else, we want to welcome and thank the thousands of new subscribers and listeners.
Yes, absolutely.
To our podcast and our YouTube vlog. And boy, we love seeing all the comments and the wonderful.
Yeah, I was just going to say, and thank you. You know, just so many wonderful comments. I just.
Everybody's being so kind.
You really are, and it does make us certainly so happy, and you know, it gives us the impetus to keep going.
Well,
so yeah.
And in fact, we're getting some great ideas from you. So keep them coming.
Yeah. We're going to implement some of those this year.
We're certainly going to implement a couple of them because I think they're great suggestions. So thank you so much. But we are tired.
Yes, we are.
We just celebrated.
If we look at, we are.
We just had our season as Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Yes.
And boy, did we cover some ground.
We really did. It was as always. We had a tremendous amount of fun. It gives us great joy to see all the little kids with their smiles and
thousands.
Yes, and all thousands.
And we did corporate parties. Yes. We did home parties. I did a bunch of virtual visits this year. Both of us did.
Yes, we had a lot of virtual visits.
Virtual visits with you and I. Mm-hmm. And just racing all over the place.
We did. We had, and then we, as always, we try and do some charitable work.
Did some work with Ronald McDonald House.
So this year it was Ronald McDonald. So which has a very wonderful house.
That's always been one of our favorites. Because they help a lot of kids.
They do.
And it's important to us that we
always support that.
But it kind of left us a little tired. But we had something this year that added tenfold to our normal Christmas craziness.
Yes.
And kept us going literally from far before dawn till well after dark.
Yes.
And we're going to actually introduce that little chaotic bit of time that what caused this. So.
Well, one of the things that has been mentioned is that people would like to hear a little bit more about just ourselves personally.
Personal lives. Yep.
So we hope to interject some of that as we go forward in the future. So this is.
And we actually have a couple of co-stars that you haven't seen yet.
Yes.
Which you're about to.
Yeah.
So with that. Excuse us for 1 second while we go round up our co-stars.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, here we are back with one of our co-stars who we've had for
10 and a half years.
10 and a half years, yes.
Yeah, he's 10 and a half years old. This is Smokey.
Yes.
And he came to us through a rescue cat that we saved, who we didn't know at the moment, but shortly after we had her and got her situated, she presented us with not one, not two, but 3 little kittens.
Yes.
And 2 of the kittens found a home
Yes,
with some very,
very
dear,
dear
friends,
friends.
of ours
Yeah.
who had lost their cat
Yeah.
a little earlier. Now, yeah, Smokey is a little big, as you can see. He's not a Maine Coon, but boy, I'll tell you, he does weigh in at 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And he, as you can see, he's not happy being held. So,
No.
yeah, so, all right. Okay.
And that's actually not to us.
No, it's not to us.
This is going to be, we're going to let him go.
Yeah, we're going to let him run off.
And, well, looks like I'm going to
And now
excuse
it's your
myself
turn.
for a minute.
His mother, a couple of years ago, and unfortunately she had a heart condition and did not live quite as long as a normal cat would. But she did leave us Smoky and the other 2 kittens, which are happily with our friends. But she came back to us in a reincarnated state. And we're going to show you what we're talking about in just a moment.
Well.
So say hello to the thing that has kept us so busy and so crazy this year. Huh.
Our little Rascal.
Meet Rascal.
Yeah.
And as you can see, he's smaller than Smokey.
Yeah.
He's about 1/3 the size of Smokey. And he is one busy boy. He is only, what, 5 months?
I think about 5
4
and a
to
half.
5 months.
Or 5 months, I guess.
5 months old, yeah.
Yes.
And loves Mary dearly.
Not that you can tell right now, of course, as usual.
He's a kitten, and
Yes.
he loves to frolic. And there he goes.
And there he goes.
But anyway, so Rascal came to us by the most unusual.
Very.
I mean, you can go ahead and explain how we got Rascal.
Well, yeah, we went out.
Also a rescue.
Yes, we went out one morning and we went up to a restaurant which actually was located near a very, very busy street. And I had gone in to pick up something for us and came out and got in the car, and Santa was talking to somebody. I couldn't see who it was or what was going on, and this lady apparently saw Rascal, and he ran to her. And of course, at that time, we got him just before Thanksgiving. He was really little, and she picked him up and said, "Oh, he's so cute, but I worry about him because we were so close to the highway." And she said, "God," she said, "all I can think of is to take him to my vet." And
I said, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, Santa said, "I'll take him."
Well, and again, after we lost Angel,
Yes.
which is Smokey's mom,
right?
Mary had been saying she wanted another
yes,
cat.
I did. Yeah.
And we kept debating what kind of cat, how big, how little. That.
Yeah.
So here we're at this restaurant, and we got a drive-through kitten.
Kitten, we did.
A drive-through kitten
Yep.
that just got handed to us. And we just kind of took it from there and said, all right.
Well, and to continue the story, Santa said, "Well, I'll take it." And I'm sitting there, I still can't see what he's taking. I heard this conversation, and the next thing I know, here he is coming through the door, car window, and he hands him to me. And, well, of course, look at the little face. How could you not fall in love with that little face? So it was pretty much love at first sight. And I don't know why, but he was really good. He was good as gold in the car, which was unusual because most time cats are really scared of him. And Joe, he got down from my lap, and Joe said, "Oh, come here, little Rascal." And
that was
it
his
just
name.
seemed to fit. Yeah, didn't it?
And he has
lived up to it.
Lived up to that name ever since.
Yeah.
I mean, poor Smokey. He basically had the last couple of years to himself.
Yes.
and no problem, and basically the run of the house. And this little sucker has just worked him to death.
Yeah.
And just, they play all the time, which is good.
Yes, actually,
it took a couple weeks, but Smokey got pretty well acclimated to Rascal quickly.
Absolutely.
And, but, oh my God, but he is into everything. Absolutely everything.
Yes.
There isn't anything made that isn't a toy for Rascal.
Well, and as you
Whether
can
it's
imagine,
a wadded up piece of paper or
an ornament.
Or an ornament.
Ornament.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got him literally just before
In our nativity set, we had a cow, a camel, a donkey, and a cat.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah,
One of those is not breakable, the others are.
Yeah, we certainly gave ourselves a challenge as we got him literally just before Christmas, but Marla, he was actually pretty good.
And the funny part, seriously, he has traveled with us to a lot of our events and things, and just rides with, especially the shorter ones.
Yeah.
Where we only had like an hour or an hour and a half.
Yeah. He loves to ride in the car.
He loves to ride in the car. Loves to see what's going on.
He really does. Yeah.
But the longer ones we didn't take them on because that would have been too many hours. I mean, I was at a retail store for 4 hours, and
that wouldn't have been good. But when we, or going to the store, for a short trip, we'll take him, and he seems, he's happy. Just sits in the car,
lays in the back, and watches all the people going by.
Watches the birds.
Very much into everything that's going on around him. So. But anyway, and he actually has grown quite a bit. I mean, what you're seeing today is a lot bigger than when we got him.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's been the story of this year's Christmas.
Yeah, and in start. So it's but it's been a wonderful blessing. And as we said before, we had certainly enjoyed again this season. It's just such a joy, isn't it, to see all the kiddos and.
Oh God, yeah, and it was delightful. I mean, especially some of my virtual Santa visits. I've been meeting with these people. We've lived in a couple different states, and we met them in Tennessee, and I'm still having virtual visits with them while here in Alabama.
Yeah.
I get you. Come here. And basically, a lot of the virtual visits I've had, they're 10, 11, 12. I even had a 13-year-old, and bless their heart, they still love me. And Mrs. Claus, still asking us questions about how we do things, and how Santa does things, which is always fun to answer. So we had just an incredible season, and we love them all. I mean, everyone we spend time with, we give them as much of a visit as we possibly can, and make every event special with them. So, but anyway, so we just kind of wanted to introduce you to the rest of the cast.
To the family here.
Yeah. And wish you all, of course, a very happy 2024 and Happy New Year. May it be prosperous and may it be blessed for everyone. And especially, again, thank you to all our new subscribers, listeners, viewers, followers. I mean,
whatever you're doing, thank you.
Yeah.
And please keep up the comments. I mean, those actually mean quite a bit to us. So we would still continue to love to hear from you. So please. And we promise to respond any way we can. I think we've tried to be pretty good about that. Yeah, I think we've answered just about everybody. And remember, we have a vlog and a podcast every 10th and 24th. Yeah. So this is our 10th. Yes. So we're going to keep this up as long as you guys are interested in following us. Yeah, that's right. So, that's right.
And as you can see, the tree is moving, and I can tell you it isn't the wind. Little Rascal is being a rascal.
Yeah.
And getting into things that he shouldn't be getting into. Yeah, he's now looking for other things to get into, and he's jumping up and down. Anyway, it's time for us to kind of round up the cats. And God bless you all.
Yes.
Thank you for visiting us again. We hope you enjoyed meeting the rest of the family. And as we said, we're gonna talk about a lot of fun things this year. So stay with us.
Yeah, stay with us, and Happy New Year.
And visit us at thenorthpolepress.com. Yes. So take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.